Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And into this video, I'll be talking about how powerful the Spot is. And in this video, I'll be revisiting the Spot's origin story from the comics and in this movie. And I'll also be explaining his powers and how they work in both the comics and the movie. And like always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, now without further ado, let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna start this video by telling y'all the Spot's origin story from the MCU or the Spider-Verse movie. So without further ado, let's start. Jonathan, which is the Spot's real name, gets his powers from a super collider that can cross through the multiverse using dark matter. And before the collider was activated, Jonathan had some of the same dark matter that the collider was using in a containment case. So when the collider was activated, the dark matter broke free and attached to Jonathan, creating the Spot. And in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie, we see that the Spot wants to gain more holes, aka dark matter, to become more powerful enough to be Spider-Man's arch nemesis. But the more dark matter Jonathan gains, the more evil he becomes. And the more evil he becomes, the more ruthless and vicious he will get. So basically his powers act off his emotions. When the Spot is mad, I assume he has more control over his powers, or when he gains too much dark matter, he gets more angrier, which makes him more in control. But yeah, now let's talk about Jonathan On, which is his last name. On is his last name. It's kind of weird though. Anyways, now let's talk about his origin story in the Marvel Comics.
Cue the music.
Jonathan On gets his powers after trying to replicate the Cloak's powers for Kingpin. And during his studies, he accidentally activates the Cloak's powers, and this opens up a portal, which he steps into. While he was in there studying the polka dot-like dimension, he finds the correct portal that takes him back to his universe. Once he steps back to his universe, he realizes that he is covered in those black polka dots with a white base as his body, and soon realizes that he now possesses the same powers as the Cloak. And this is the first appearance of the Spot in the Marvel Universe. So short version for all of that, in the comics, the Spot, or Jonathan On, gets his powers from trying to replicate the Cloak's powers. And the Cloak's powers is the exact same powers as the Spot, or he has more to it, but the Spot only got to keep one of the Cloak's powers, which is the ability to teleport and teleport through like multiverses, to universes and dimensions. Some of the other Cloak's powers is being able to give people bad dreams and all that. Now, to talk about as far as how powerful the Spot is in general, or how powerful he is between the comic him and the MCU version of him, I'm definitely gonna say the MCU version of the Spot is so much more powerful than the comics version. Here is why. In the comics, we only really get to see the Spot do his day-to-day average type villainal type things, use his little teleportation polka dot things to steal or to kill people or whatnot. But in this movie, we get to see the Spot travel through dimensions and universes. We haven't, at least I haven't seen the Spot do that in comics. In the comics, I've only read about like a few, like 5 to 6 comics that has the Spots in it. So I might need to read more to know more about him in the comics. But as far as my knowledge goes, I'm definitely going to say the Spot in the Marvel Universe or the MCU is stronger than the comics. Some more evidence on why he is stronger in the MCU. We see in a vision where it's like a future prediction of what's going to happen, we see the Spot absorb a small city and shoot like objects from that city out of his portals at somebody. This showcases the Spot's full power. This man literally absorbed a small city in the blink of an eye. That is very powerful. Like, very, very powerful. Oh, also another thing. In this movie, we see him absorb so much dark matter that his base body is not white. Now it's just black. And now it's just full of dark matter, meaning this man probably has unlimited dark matter, meaning he has unlimited portals, meaning he has unlimited powers. Yeah, when you have unlimited powers, you're kind of unstoppable, right? Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Whatever. But as far as how powerful is the Spot in general, I would say he is about multiversal level type powerful. Like, in general. like what we've seen from the comics and what we've seen from the movies collided. This man is probably one of the most, if not the most, strongest Marvel villain. As far as the movie goes, as far as the comic goes, this guy gets stopped by a lot of people on a day-to-day basis, like a lot. You know? But yeah, guys, that is all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on the post notifications so you can notify when I post a new video. And I will also be making a future video of me pointing out some Easter eggs that I saw in the movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in a video I would do next. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Peace.